everybody, welcome to our channel. I'm working again on some freezer meals. This video will probably be over the course of a couple days. I put out a video not too long ago making freezer meals, and in that video I made easy creamy ranch pork chops. I made tuna noodle casserole, pizza casserole, Italian chicken, hamburger patties, and then I got the chicken out for chicken parmesan, which I finished making that when I got my spaghetti sauce and put it in the freezer. So for this go round, I'm going to be making chicken enchiladas, lasagna, and chicken fried rice. So I'm starting that process right now. It'll probably be completed over the next few days because we're kind of busy this week. This morning I've got out my really big stock pot and I put rice in there. This is 23 cups of dry rice that I cooked up. That will be for the chicken fried rice and the enchiladas. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make lasagna. So I will make all of the lasagnas at the same time and freeze the ones that are extra. And we'll eat the other one or two for dinner, probably two. Usually everyone likes lasagna, so we'll do two of those probably for one meal. I just went outside. It's very windy outside today. And I just went out with my freezer bag. Okay, so I just went out with my freezer bag. We have not had rabbits for meat for, I don't know, how long has it been since we quit having meat rabbits? A while. When we did, the last time we had them though, so what I was doing was we would butcher them and then I would cut them into 5 pieces, I think, like back legs, front legs, and the middle part. I decided that was a waste of my time. It was taking way more work than I needed to do. So the last ones we did, I froze them whole like you would a whole chicken. So I went out, I need 10 pounds of chicken, shredded chicken meat. I'm going to use rabbits to try to get them used up. So I went out and brought in 5 rabbits. I think they're a little more than 2 pounds a piece, but that's probably about how much meat I'll get off of them. So I'm going to put all of these into my big roaster pan and just let them cook until probably tomorrow. And then I will pull all the meat off and have the meat I need for the chicken fried rice and the chicken enchiladas. Kaylee's face is not so thrilled about that idea. We quit having meat rabbits. The meat does not taste bad in and of itself. It tastes like chicken. The thought of eating rabbit really bothers a lot of people in our house for some reason. And it's okay with me and Austin if it's shredded and off of the bone. But if I try to cook it on the bone, everybody has a hard time with that. Can't do it. So I'm gonna just try to use up what we have in the freezer instead of buying chicken that I don't need to spend money on. When we have meat in the freezer, I'll mix this in and we'll probably all enjoy it and it'll taste really good. Doctored up in my chicken fried rice and enchiladas. So I'm gonna get these rinsed and stick them in my roasting pan. I got my big roasting pan here and get them cooking so they'll be ready whenever I am ready to make those 2 meals. I also have for my lasagna, I have 5 pounds of hamburger thawing in cold water and a bag of pinto beans. They're all stuck together. That's funny. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Do you see it? The water like made ice. Right here is a chunk of ice. So anyway, I have those thawing in there. The pinto beans are for the enchiladas. This is for the, I need to put some new water in here, for the lasagna later today. means I'm working on making the freezer lasagnas. So I'm just getting my 5 pounds of hamburger cooked, and then I'll get it all mixed up and made up really quick. Should be pretty easy. Let's see what I need to set my oven at. Lasagna and ended up with 4 other 9x13 pans. Alright, it's about 9 p.m. and my rabbits finished cooking a lot faster than I thought they would. So since they're done, I'm just going to take the meat out with the bones and everything. I'm going to go put this down in the refrigerator downstairs so it can cool. I added all the liquid in here. I'm going to go ahead and just make some bone stock with this. This I'm just going to leave it cooking at about, I don't know, 250 for the night. It will just cook down. I'll probably put more water in there. And then tomorrow, after I get these deboned and get all the meat pulled off of here, I'll add these bones back in there and let them cook again for another night probably. And then I'll have some bone stock to fill my freezer with. Hello everybody. It is Wednesday now. I did not do anything yesterday. Whoop, bad lighting. There we go. I didn't do anything yesterday with my freezer meals. I was gone most of the day. No, you stay down please. No climbing on the table. Thank you. I was gone most of the day, so I didn't do anything. What I did do that I didn't show you the other night, the rabbits got done cooking a lot faster than I thought they would. I had planned to leave them in the bowls and debone them, excuse me, yesterday morning when they were cool, but I just did it that night. So I've got 2 big bags here of meat in my refrigerator. And then what I did is I took the bones and I will show you. I took all those bones and I put them back into my roasting pan with lots of liquid, and these have been cooking for over a day, about 18 hours, I would say, probably 18 or 20 hours. Sorry, that's not a day. 24 plus 8 hours, about 34 hours, 32 hours. Yeah, that was not good math, but anyway, about 32 hours these have been cooking in here. I'm now going to strain this off and let the chicken broth or the rabbit broth cool, the bone broth, cool down so that I can put it in some freezer baggies and get it put in the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna bring it right here so you gotta stay back out of the way. Okay, watch out please, Klayton. Thank you, son. Good job, buddy. Whew, that made me hot.
Yeah, like bones.
You like bones?
Yeah, but I big bones.
You like big bones?
Yep. Like, what do you do with big bones? Eat them. Okay. I like little bones. I like little bones.
You like little bones?
Yep.
Like on chickens?
Yep. Little. And little bones that chickens and rabbits. Bones of them.
Okay, so I've got all of it emptied out of here, dumped in here. There's still meat in this part also, and then in my bone bowl there's still some meat. So I'm going to pick through that as it cools off, once it's cooled off. And then I've got a little bit of broth down in here. I think I'll just take it over and dump it in the other bowl. And I'll let this sit for a little bit so that I can bag it up. I'm just going to put these in quart-size freezer bags and go ahead and put it in my freezer. I could can it. I may can it. I'll go look at my canning stuff. I've got a big list of other things I need to get done today. My freeze dryer is full. I did doing the chicken stock. I got to make the chicken enchiladas, the chicken fried rice. I've got to make some waffles, plus homeschool the kids and cook lunch and dinner. So we may just put this in the freezer. That's the fastest way to do it. But I could can it too, so we'll see what I decide. Alright, I'm done with the chicken broth. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, I got 10 and a half or 11 and a half. I can't remember what I just counted. Anyway, 10 or 11 quarts of bone broth here. I'm going to take these down. Careful, please, and try to make room for them in the freezer somewhere. Go find a spot for them, see if I can get them to freeze flat so that they'll stack easier. Okay, I've got some of my things done off my list. Let me just show you. What I have left is to make the chicken enchiladas, chicken fried rice, and the waffles for Saturday. I also didn't tell you, I had the boys bring in the rest of the onions from the root cellar because they're starting to sprout and turn soft, and so I want to get them chopped up and either freeze dry them. I just don't know if I want to put onions in my freeze dryer because we did green peppers once, and every time I open it I can smell green peppers, so I don't know if I want to put onions in there. I might freeze dry them, or I may just freeze them, which I've done before. But I've got, I don't know if you can see my bag right there. It's about half full. But those are strong onions, so I'd really like to do that, be able to do it outside. And with the wind blowing, I'm just not going to be able to do it outside. So I think I'm going to have to suck it up and do it in the house. And I'll probably use my food processor because that was super fast and just chops them up for me. So anyway, Austin also just got home from men's breakfast and Bible study and told me that his mom and dad are going to pick up a steer that we had slaughtered, so we will be butchering it tomorrow. So I got to get my list done today. I probably could make the waffles on Friday. I really need to get those 2 freezer meals done and get them out in the freezer. I'm running out of freezer space in my house. I thought I had more freezer space than I do, and I went grocery shopping, and so just stocking up on things. I have a ton of groceries in this house right now. I'll try to, maybe I can do a video to show you what it looks like when I stock up on everything. But the reason I do that is because food prices are going up. We have a huge family. We live far away from anything, so I stock up, and I won't have to go to the grocery store for a couple months except for to get milk, you know, dairy things that we go through quickly, but I have everything I need to make enough meals for all of us for a few months. So anyway, I'm gonna eat me a muffin, give me some energy before we start this next project. Okay, run in and go. Austin and all the other kids are outside setting up. We got them a trampoline, so they're setting the trampoline up so that the kids can get some energy out. He's gonna strap it to something so it doesn't blow away, which will be nice. I remember as a kid living out here having trampolines fly away all the time, so he's gonna strap it to something and get it held down good. So Minnie and I are gonna work on, they've been doing face paint this morning, huh? Yeah. So we're gonna work on these chicken enchiladas first. We're gonna get the filling all mixed up, and then we'll start working on the chicken fried rice. It shouldn't take us too long once we get going. Should be able to get it done, hopefully by lunchtime. We'll see. Enchiladas actually told me to roll up each tortilla with the filling inside of it, which would be like a traditional enchilada. But that takes a lot more time, and my time was limited this day, so I decided to just make them into some casseroles. So we just laid the tortillas out and layered them with the topping and with some cheese, just like you would do if you were making lasagna or something. And they turned out really well, and it went super fast doing it this way, so I was pleased with it. Okay, we've got our chicken enchiladas all covered up. I'm going to leave one of these in the house. I'm going to put it downstairs and bring something else up here. And then I'm going to take 4 pans of freezer meals out to the freezer outside, just so that I'm not trying to squish more things in the house than I need to. But I'm excited I got these done before lunch. After I take these out, I'm going to start lunch because my husband's got to go to work today. Okay, it's like 2:30. I'm wearing down quick. I haven't done school yet. Austin's gone for work. I'm working on fried rice, and it is taking me way longer than I thought it would. I kind of have a huge mess here, and I'm getting way more pans than I thought I would. I don't know what the recipe says. I don't know if I cooked too much rice or what the deal is, but I've got 3 pans already. I've got enough for at least 4 more pans, or I've got 4 pans and I got enough for 4 more plus lunch tomorrow. So I have a lot of fried rice in my freezer when I get done with this. But I'm gonna keep plugging away. I'm trying to finish. The big boys are leaving to go with Papa. They gotta go pick up a cow. And the rest of us are gonna sit down and do school. So trying to get done by 3 o'clock. I got half an hour to finish this up. I'm getting an excellent arm workout. Stirring, stirring, stirring. So almost done. Let's get finished. This recipe says to put soy sauce in here. I did not put soy sauce, that's why the rice is so white. Soy sauce has gluten in it. There's a few of us that don't eat gluten, so once it's cooked, people can add their own soy sauce, or like we use the coconut aminos to make it have a little more flavor. We will be butchering all day. So what I'm gonna do, I've got 2 more pans, plus I've got another bowl full over there. I'm going to fill these last 2 pans with what is left in the bowl over there, and that will be our lunch tomorrow. It'll already be done. I can just put it in the oven, and it'll be ready to eat when it's lunchtime. I may also make like some Jello salad to go with it. Or something like that, real easy that we can just pull out of the fridge. Everybody can eat quick and then we can start working again, because we're gonna butcher a whole steer tomorrow and it will take us all day. So it'll be a lot of work. So this will be nice for a quick meal to have while we're doing that. With 8 pans of fried rice, which was delicious the next day when we had it for lunch. It turned out really well cooking it in the oven like that. And that was the end of my day. I finished up wrapping these up and putting them away, and that was it. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this freezer meal cooking video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.